welcome back to the channel. Glad you could join us today, and we've been away a while, but thought we would bring you up to speed on our John Deere 2320. Now, we've done several videos on this tractor, covering a lot of different aspects, including a review of it, and we brought it in for its spring service, get it all ready to go for the summertime work, and we noticed that the one tire over here has got some leakage. We got some oil that's been running down the tire, which brought to mind this little baby right here. This, some call it a hub, some call it a final drive, but it's the basically the gear mechanism on the front left side of this John Deere that drives the left wheel four-wheel drive. And we noticed that there is a leak that has developed. You can see it over on this side. You can kind of see the oil that's been coming down, and the oil that's been flowing from this area right in here on the inside there. So what we're going to do is we are going to replace the seal that's inside there. I think that's what's leaking. They've got a bad seal, which is allowing that fluid to come out, leak down on the inside of the tire. So this video is going to basically take you through the process of taking this final drive or hub off and replacing the seal that's inside. So let's get to work. There's been a few videos on the internet about doing this procedure, but I didn't see a lot of them that were super explanatory. So we'll go through this, at least the way we do it, to replace the seal in there. Should have probably cleaned this thing up, but we'll do that when we get it off. Clean it all out. Probably flush it out with diesel or parts washer, probably diesel. So that should just slide right on down when we drop the jack down, and then we should expose the would-be leaky seal. Needs a little persuasion. Well, somebody took my pry bar, so we'll use a screwdriver instead. There we go. See, it wasn't not going to take an awful lot to get this out. Typically. And I'll clean this all off good. Well, the gear looks good. This is all pitted up. That could be part of our problem too. Let's go take a look at our hub slash final drive. Well, there she is. There's this Stihl spacer slash gasket, and then there is your seal. So it looks to me, with all that gunk under there, looks like all that gunk just got another seal there. Look at that. All that crap worked its way in and penetrated it, I guess. Now we'll see. We'll inspect it a little more. Now there's a bearing down in there. I don't know if you can see that. Ball bearing down the bottom here, the very bottom. And there's your gear that meshes with the gear at the top. Yeah, so I guess we'll just get the seal out of there. Now let's show you the way we do it. We don't have a seal puller, but we'll improvise. I know everybody's gonna be yelling at me. Should have had a puller, more up the side. But see, where I was right here. I was in between this scuffed up area here and this V right there, and there's nothing. I mean, there's no damage whatsoever to this at all. Let's clean this up. Take it over to the bench. We'll clean this up as best we can. Put our new seal in. Put it back together, and should be good to go. We'll see if it leaks. I think what we'll do is hit that with a little bit of wire wheel. Not much, because I want to take it down a lot. Just enough to see if it can take some of that off. It's got a little bit of worn away right there. See, this is all pretty, pretty vertically. This is almost like this is almost cut at a 90-degree angle, right? And you get over here, and then it's sort of worn away. Right down in there. I don't know if that's factory. I don't know why that would be, but maybe. Let's clean it up. And even though I'm flushing it, I want to keep as much debris out of there as we can. It's taking off some, buildup. Yeah, nice and smooth. Just dressing it up a little bit. And I tried to change the fluid in this. I don't know what the book calls for. I'll have to look it up again, but every so many hours, or every few years, depending on what we got going, how much we use it, whether it needs it or not, or whether the book calls for it or not. Maybe look it up in the book though. The book or better is what I always do. So we'll pull our drain plug out, we'll flush this thing, and then we'll put our seal in. Okay, so we finished flushing it with some diesel. Clean out on the crap that might be in there. And now I think what we'll do is just start filling up with some oil. That way it'll save time, I think, with having to fill it up through the tractor. All right, so like I said, there's our seal. That goes in just like that. Now, if I had a seal setter, we'd put that on there and we'd tap that down nice and even, but I don't, so we're gonna do it a different way. I think that is in nicely. I don't think we're going to have any issues with that at all. Alright, so now we got to put it back on. So a little tip for you. So when you're putting this back on, in that little plate gasket that's here, you want to make sure that plate gasket is attached to here first, and then bring this up to it. I was struggling with it because I had forgotten, the last time I did one of these, that it'll bind and it won't go on easy and smooth if you try to put this on with the plate on this and then put it on there. So the plate goes on this part first, then you can take this and it'll slide on and you can bolt it all down. And that's what we did. So this is pretty much back in action. We'll put it back, tighten it down to the specs, and we'll take a look at it with the wheels on it, and hopefully it won't have any leaks. So we'll take a look. All right, so I've run it for probably 45 minutes or an hour, driving around, moving some things, and I don't see any leakage. So that's a good thing. So I'm going to say that's fixed. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe. We're trying to keep our subscriber list growing. And until next time, we'll see you later.